No happy-go-lucky Tom Brady after the Patriots' 17-10 win over the Philadelphia Eagles on Sunday afternoon. I'm Sierra Goodwill, here with Mike Petraglia and Evan Lazar. Tom Brady was a man of very few words. He looked discouraged. He said he was tired, but something was off. Mike, you were in there.
Yes, and I just thought he looked equal parts fatigued and dazed. And it's dangerous to read into why that might be, but his answers were as short as any time that I can remember in the 19 years covering him after a win. I've never seen him this dazed and, I don't want to, maybe confused, but not really.
Yeah.
He looked dazed and discouraged is
Yes.
probably the best way to put it. And obviously, anybody who watched the Patriots offense here on Sunday can see why. The red zone problems aren't going away.
Right.
They still hinder him and they still frustrate him. And that frustration, along with the fatigue, is really what came across in the postgame news conference.
Right, Evan, obviously this team has struggled in the end zone. Tom Brady never really likes to walk away with just 3 points on an offensive possession, especially when he's handed really good field position time and time again. But all throughout that first half, he had to settle for field goals, wasn't effective in the red zone. Is this something that is going to continue to haunt this Patriots team?
Well, I think that there's ways to fix it, but it really starts on the ground. You know, if you're going to throw the ball this much in the red zone, it's going to be this kind of struggle because the passing windows are just really tight down there. Things happen very quickly. People close on the people very quickly. There's a lot of bodies in a condensed area. The easiest way, Bill Belichick talks about it all the time, the easiest way to score, especially when you get inside the 10, inside the 5, and you get really down towards the goal line, is to run the football. This team right now can't run the football down there especially, but really anywhere. And I think that's a big problem. And for Tom Brady, I think there's a couple of different things that are going on with him just in terms of what's going on the field. The first thing is he knows what it looks like to be a championship team. Right? He's won 6 Super Bowls. He knows exactly what they should be like, what they should feel like, how they should be productive, where they should be productive. And right now, he can tell that this team isn't there yet. I think there's a couple of things going on with that. First of all, the supporting cast isn't good enough right now. The offensive line and the receivers are not playing well enough. But I think Brady's a little bit disappointed and discouraged in himself too. I don't think he thinks he's playing well enough either. And right now, if he doesn't play at an MVP level with the supporting cast that he has, then they're not going to be the offense that they need to be.
And there is no question that Brady took some hellacious hits in the first half of that game and obviously played the entire game. And I think that has some cumulative effect.
Of course.
You can't help but have some cumulative effect when you take the kind of hits he took here on Sunday.
Yes, so much of the talk after the game was about, okay, the Patriots are ready for Isaiah Wynn to get back in the mix.
Yeah.
Marshall Newhouse definitely hasn't been playing amazing this entire season, but tonight against the Eagles was definitely not his best outing.
Yeah, and you don't want to put it all on Marshall Newhouse, right? It's just one player in a 5-man line. But adding Isaiah Wynn back doesn't just upgrade the left tackle position to me. It upgrades the whole offensive line as a whole. It's a domino effect. This is an offensive line play is a cohesive thing, right? And when you have a weak link, when you have a link that's really pulling the rest of the 4 guys down, then the whole thing looks ugly. It makes the whole thing hard and difficult for everybody. So getting Isaiah Wynn back and getting back at least adequate to above average to maybe even really good left tackle play is just going to make the entire line better and make things easier for them. They can't run left right now because Marshall Newhouse, every time they run left, it's a disaster. Isaiah Wynn will allow them to be able to run left, run right, run up the middle, do a little bit of everything, and he's much better in pass protection. So I'm not saying Isaiah Wynn's going to come in and save the world and save everything and save the Patriots offense all on his own, but it's certainly going to help.
Yeah. If you want to watch every football game live for a fraction of the price of DirecTV or NFL Sunday Ticket, try out ExpressVPN. For 3 months free, go to expressvpn.com/beat. That is EXPRESSVPN.com/beat for 3 months free on a 1-year deal. For all the rest of our Patriots content, head to our website at CLNSmedia.com and subscribe to our YouTube channel at CLNS Media.